welcome back. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Today is going to be a video all about my favorite Amazon Kids Fire Tablet apps, hacks, tips, tricks, and all of the above. I've gotten a lot of traction on TikTok with everything pertaining to the iPad or to the Kids Fire Tablet because let's be real, us parents need a little bit of a break, and so screen time is helpful. But around here we try to keep as much education going into the screen time as possible, as much like beneficial screen time as possible. So I have a lot of apps that are my favorites that actually teach a skill of some sort to your kid. And I also have a lot of tips and tricks that I use daily with this Fire Tablet. Now I do want to say, for anybody that is new here, my son is 2.5, so he is on the younger side, like the toddler side, but a lot of these apps can be used for preschool age children, and and some of them can be even used for like kindergarten and up. So just an FYI, but the tips and tricks can be used for any age, and I have a lot of them. So stick around to the end of the video to hear all about the tips and tricks. If you want to get an Amazon Kids Fire Tablet, I do have it linked in my Amazon storefront. So if you'll check out that link down below, you can get your Amazon Kids Fire Tablet today. And it is super nice, super helpful, and I love having it. It has been like so helpful. I'm gonna start off by giving you my top 10 favorite apps. I kind of went over this in 2 of my TikToks, and one of them is actually pretty viral, I'm not gonna lie. But so many parents use this, and so many parents want this information of what apps can I put in front of my kids that they actually are going to learn something, to have some sort of useful tip come out of it. So anyways, I'm gonna start with my top favorite apps and why they are my favorite. So number 1 right off the bat is called Baby Games, and it looks like this little phone right here. Let's see, that little phone with the baby. It's just called Baby Games, and it is super nice because there are several different pages on the Baby Games app where your toddler can do a lot of different things. This gives some variety, and it provides multiple ways of learning. So here's the home page. As you can see here, there are several different ways to play with this app. So there's several different things that they can do on here. There's first words, that's really good for speech development. There's the fireworks that Jet loves. There's pop and play, which is like bubble wrap. There's several different things that help them learn a skill. So this one helps with speech, fine motor development, all sorts of different things, learning vocabulary words, learning songs, all sorts of different things that can really help as well. Here's app number 2 that is also my favorite. It's called Pink Fong Tracing World. It's like the Baby Shark theme. And this one has several different little worlds that they can trace numbers, letters, shapes, all sorts of different things. And so I really like that for that reason, because sometimes you don't need to trace letters. Sometimes you want to learn the shapes. So I really like this one because it has those options. Number 3 is called Toddler Animal Learn. And as you can see, there is like several different animals here, and there's 2 different methods. One is called the Learn method, and one is called the Find method. On the Learn method, it just has all of the animals here. You tap on one, it tells you what the animal is, and it gives you the sound that the animal makes. Then the next one is called the Find method, and this one actually gives you an animal. It says, find the elephant, and you have to find the elephant and tap on it. So it was really good for my son when he was really young to just learn about the animals and their sounds, and now he's a little older, and so he likes to be challenged by finding the actual animal. Number 4 on the list is this truck game, and I think, let me see what it's actually called. It's called Kids Trucks, and it looks like this little dump truck right here in the front. Right there. So that one is super helpful because it's like puzzle, but kids can match trucks with the outline of the actual truck. Number 5 is definitely Sesame Street Art Maker. You guys, this one's a good one, and I think it costs money now, like $2 or something. It didn't whenever I got it, but when I posted the TikTok, somebody said, yeah, it costs money now. But it's highly worth the investment of $2. It is super nice. I love it. See that? There it is. Okay, so it looks like Elmo with the little crayon. They teach about colors, and there are several different coloring pages that the toddlers can do, and it's just super fun. I think an older kid would like this one too, because it's like a coloring book, and they have like little stickers that you can put on there and all sorts of different things. And then what I like about it the most is that you can actually save the coloring sheet that your kid is working on, and it makes like an art gallery every time you log in. So it stays on there, the sheet stays with the art gallery, so you can kind of look back and see like all of the different pictures that they've colored, which is super cute. Okay, this Lego one is so fun. So this one's called Lego Duplo World, and it is like 3 different modes. It's like 3 different sections where you can do world animals, you can do like rescue adventure, or you can do the number train. So this one's good because it does teach a variety of skills. So number train is like, it's literally like a Lego world. Like they stack the Duplos to make the train, and you match up the numbers 1, 2, 3 and make the train. And then animal world, or world animals, is like you flip through the different like climates in the world. Like they have one that is Antarctica, or a cold climate, and it's got these little penguins, and they interact. Like you can slide the penguins down the slide into the ocean, and then they come back up and you can slide them back down. And it's got like so many different scenes of where these animals live, and you can kind of get to know their climate. But it also has activities on that page, which is why I think it would be good for young kids plus older kids, because the young kids just like to interact with this stuff, but the older kids can kind of find value in learning where these animals live, or the numbers on the number train and how they have to be in order and things like that. So definitely check out Lego Duplo World. It is super nice. And that's probably Jet's favorite right now, actually. I hear it all day long, every day. Okay, that's a lie. Not all day. I hear it a lot. Whenever he has his screen time, I can tell like what he's playing because I hear it over and over. Okay, so the next one is just like that truck puzzle. This one's number 7, dinosaur games for toddlers. So it looks like the exact same thing like the truck, but it's got like a dinosaur fossil on the front, and it is the same exact thing as the truck puzzle, where they can match the dinosaur with the outline of the dinosaur. And Jed's been super into dinos lately. I know that all my toddler moms can relate. It seems like every toddler loves dinosaurs for some reason. But yeah, the big truck one and the dinosaur one are super awesome. All my potty training mamas out there, you guys. It's just Elmo with a roll of toilet paper right here. It's called Potty Time with Elmo. And this one's super cool for potty training because, for one, they have like a rewards chart on here. It's got like a rewards chart where they can stick a sticker on there and like equal to a reward, I guess you could say. And then they've got games and stories. So the games are super fun. My toddler was like sitting on the potty trying to go, and I would have him play these games, and it's like all about like Elmo trying to get to the potty, and like it involves the potty into the game, so it's constantly on their mind. And then they've got a story about how Elmo goes to the potty. So this one's super nice for that, but also just in general, my toddler just liked to play with it because he thought it was funny when Elmo went to the bathroom. Play-Doh ABCs, okay? This one looks just like you would think. It says Play-Doh ABCs. And this one is super nice for tracing as well. My son loves Play-Doh, like in real life, but obviously he can't play with it all the time, so this is super helpful. They have several different things that you can do here. You can do write and craft, you can do the create and share, or you can do the letter matching. So this one would be great for the older kids and the younger kids as well. But I like it because you pick a letter and you pick a color of Play-Doh down here at the bottom, and then you trace it using that Play-Doh. Makes the letter out of Play-Doh, which is super cool. And then it gives you an object that starts with that letter, and it tells you about it, and it kind of mentions the sound. And my pest control guy is here, so I've got to take a break, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Now that I fell down the rabbit hole of TikTok for a little bit and made myself a pumpkin spice coffee. So anyways, the last app that I have to share, this one is called Pango Playground. And I was actually just looking at this because it looks like there's several different Pango options. There it is. The little train one right here is the one you want. And so each time you click on something, it does something. So it's super nice because like Jet loves to click on things and see what they do on here. And like the rocket ship takes off and you can move it around and all sorts of stuff. So this one's definitely super fun for just simply tap and to get a reaction. But now I'm going to move on to my favorite tips and tricks and helpful hints with the Kids Fire tablets. One of them being some of these apps are not already on your kid's profile. I'm going to link a TikTok down below of how to get more apps on your kid's tablet. But what you'll need to do is log in through your parent account. So you just swipe down from the top right corner and then log into your parent account. When you go to the parent account, if you go to the App Store, you can download so many different apps like games and video playing things and things like that. So like Disney Plus and Netflix are not already on your Kids Fire tablet. So you actually have to go to the App Store in your parent account and get Disney Plus or Netflix. And then what you have to do is go to the Amazon Kids page. Let's see if I can get it to show. The Amazon Kids page. If you go to that and like click on the little settings of your kid's account, all you have to do is click add content and then press share content. So this will allow you to share whatever you have downloaded onto your parent account with your child. So obviously you don't want to share everything that's on there like Facebook and things like that. But there is a lot of stuff that you can add. So like the Baby Games app and the Pink Phone Tracing World. What else is on here? Disney Plus, Netflix, tons of different extra games that you can add to your kid's account. And these will be downloaded onto the kid account so that you don't have to use Wi-Fi to use them either. So you don't have to have Wi-Fi to download them. They're already going to be downloaded. One of my other helpful tips is on Disney Plus and Netflix and Amazon Prime, you can hold down like whatever video you're watching, or if you type in Blippi in the search in the kids account, you can hold down the episodes of Blippi and download them onto the Fire tablet. So instead of having to use Wi-Fi to show your kids a video, that would have them downloaded. And I personally am huge about that because we take road trips all the time and Jed's able to watch Disney movies in the car. So definitely check that out. Download a couple movies or shows on all three of those platforms. That way you don't have to have Wi-Fi. Another tip that I use quite frequently is Kids YouTube. So it's called Kids Tube on the Fire tablet. So if you go to that app store, just like I just showed, and you type in Kids Tube, it downloads Kids YouTube. Now you're gonna have to go through the steps to get it onto your kid's profile. So go to the Amazon Kids app and then click on the gear and then add content and share it with your kid. But Kids YouTube is huge in our house, and I already have like a Kids YouTube account that I have filtered all of the shows that I want him to be able to watch. So if you know Kids YouTube, it's not great. Some of the things on there are a little scary and weird and whatever. So I have totally filtered it to have like 10 things that he can watch. And that I just have to log in on the Fire tablet through Kids Tube, and it's already filtered, already up there, and it's ready to go. Next thing that I have is so many people want to know like how to pin the screen. So like if your toddler is watching a movie and you don't want them to click out of it or click around on the screen, there is not a way to do this in the kids account. But if you go to the parent account and just go to your settings and then click on the, let's see what it's called, parental controls setting. If you go down to app pinning, it's like the second option here. If you go to app pinning, turn it on. And if you're on the parent account and you want to like, say my kid's working on Animal Learn and I have it on Animal Learn, I just have to swipe up from the bottom and click on this little square. And this will like kind of minimize the screen to where this little square pops up. And when that little square pops up, you're gonna wanna click on it and press pin. And this allows you to not, like no matter how many times I press the home button, I can't get out of this app. So that's kind of a helpful hint for whenever your child is younger. you can use that to where they can't leave the app and get into something else. One of the other tips or hints that I commonly get asked is, how do I prevent my child from downloading apps onto his thing? So if you don't want your toddler doing that or your kid doing that, I just simply disconnect my tablet from Wi-Fi when my kid has it. So like I said earlier, I already have everything on Disney Plus that I allow him to watch downloaded and ready to go. I have several movies on Netflix downloaded and ready to go. And I've downloaded shows and games that he likes, and so there's no need for Wi-Fi. I just simply turn off the Wi-Fi when he has it and then turn it back on when I want to download something. Overall, I've been super happy with the Fire Tablet. Some people say they prefer the iPad over the Fire Tablet. Personally, I just think the iPad has way too much available without Wi-Fi. So what I mean by that is, if my phone didn't have cellular data and I just turned off the Wi-Fi, I could still access the camera, the notes, the maps, all these random apps that if my toddler had an iPad and had those available on his home screen, he would sit there and click on them all. Like, he would try to figure out what they were, and it would frustrate him because he wouldn't know how to do it. So personally, I like the Kids Fire Tablet better because if I turn off Wi-Fi, the only things that he sees are the kids' things that I have downloaded for him. He doesn't see anything else. He doesn't see a camera, nothing. So personally, I like that option better for the Fire Tablet versus the iPad. I think iPads do run faster and a lot smoother, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about your Fire Tablet, or if you guys need any help with anything, or if you have a favorite app that you like to use for the Fire Tablet. Let me know, because I'm always looking for good ones. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys back next week with another video. I know I've been slacking. Jet started school this week, so it's been busy these last 2 weeks, but now he's at school, so that's super helpful. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.